Hello, I'm Nikki Mollard, barrister at the Victorian Bar and member of Monash Law Faculty. Here I will provide you with midpoint feedback on your case analysis and report outlines. Reading cases is an art and an essential skill. This feedback will give you 5 hints on how to self-edit and polish your final draft. Your outline should demonstrate an understanding of what the question asks. When asked to summarise a case, you should set out the legal issues that are discussed in the judgment. You'll need to explain how a judge reached a decision, analysing the use of precedent, statute, and/or policy considerations. Be sure to highlight any dissenting judgments or differences of opinion. Make sure you first identify the ratio, the reason for the decision which is binding, and secondly, any obiter dictum, which is of persuasive value only. As you begin to read widely and prepare your first draft, you should be noting any grey areas that arise. Where you are asked to critically evaluate, ensure that you consider both sides thoroughly. You should pay particular attention to A. Any other cases considered and applied, B. Any dissenting arguments, C. The strengths and weaknesses of the case, D. Any legislative base, and E. Points that might give rise to policy considerations, and F. The social and legal impact of the case. Finally, as you build and structure your arguments to support your contention, don't forget to anticipate any counter-arguments as well. From the outset, use headings to signpost where you are going. Remember that headings are included in the word count, so what you leave out is sometimes as important as what you leave in. Start with the marking criteria and work backwards from there to ensure you remain focused on what the examiners are looking for. Ask yourself, are my main ideas and arguments linked coherently? Are the transitions between paragraphs smooth? Does my analysis and evaluation flow in a persuasive and effective way? At the most basic level, have I answered all aspects of the question? Don't underestimate the power of punctuation and grammar. Is your concise outline disintegrating into verbose, overly legalistic waffle that's confusing and imprecise? With the advent of plain English drafting, short and punchy language wins every time. If your sentences are over 2.5 lines long, consider cutting them in half. Stick to the best points in your outline and stay focused. Lawyers are admired and employed for their high-level communication skills and attention to detail. Your training starts now. Don't rely on spell check and grammar programs. You must proofread thoroughly. Not so long ago, there was a case where a lawyer's incorrect placement of a comma when drafting a contract cost the client $1 million. Careful proofing avoids mistakes like this. Don't make that kind of mistake. Proofread. Your job depends on it. Remember that all your claims must be substantiated and referenced in accordance with the Australian Guide to Legal Citation. The AGLC is found via the Law Library website. Strict compliance is required, so leave yourself enough time to footnote not only page numbers, but precise pinpoint paragraphs within the cases. To avoid the pitfalls of plagiarism, remember that it's better to oversight than undercite. The quality, quantity, and breadth of your research will make a difference, especially as you've been asked to use relevant secondary material to support your comments. So choose and use these carefully. However, remember that cleverly selected short quotes or paraphrasing is often more effective than large cut and paste slabs of text. In a nutshell, legal scholarship is the organisation of ideas. While you spend some time summarising the facts, you really add value in the critical part of the report by expressing your own ideas on why these issues are significant in a legal and social context. We are looking for your emerging and original legal voice, not simply a rehash of other people's ideas. Legal writing is a whole new genre. Reading widely will help you familiarise yourself with various legal styles, and this midpoint feedback is designed to steer you in the right direction as you begin to write your own reports. You will receive more personalised feedback when your assessment is graded. This will help develop your abilities as a true legal scholar. Best of luck.